Hello and welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League for race 2 of round 2 from League 2 of the Sunday League Championship. So Dragon Trail International Raceway is the venue, Seaside layout, second of our 16-lap race around this clockwise circuit. So let's go through this grid and let's get this underway. And if it's anything like race 1, we're in for a real cracker. So Brider Mechanic leads them off over the line. Benzo in second, Captain Slow in third, C Brown in fourth, Bloomfield in fifth, Pablo in sixth, Big Mac in seventh, Dyson in eighth, Cherry Bomb in ninth, Brian Moncani in 10th, Idle 4 Gaming in 11th, Motorstorm in 12th. Conrad, who's actually joined us here, so I think he was actually here in race 1, but couldn't get the car working. I've been working on it all day. Finally got it working here for race 2. So welcome back to Conrad. So 13 cards here in the dark at Dragon Trail International Raceway in Croatia on the Seaside. Here we go. So this is going to be interesting because I'm trying to spot the cars with the headlights. Round to the chicane now. See if everyone gets through here okay. It's always a little bit of a tricky one here off camber chicane, and there's a little bit of bumping. Oh no, someone is off, and who's that? That is the Big Mac. Oh, now up in there, let's have a look. In 6th place. Oh, it just went over the curb, and yeah, this car is a bit prone to bottoming out. I'm not going to say that word again, you know what I mean. So back to 13th he goes. Bop, 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 bop. That's all I'm going to say. Sounds like the cars, doesn't it? Another yellow flag, and who's that for now? Who's there? That's C Brown, was it? Or someone? Is it a safety car? No, it's not. I think C Brown might have actually had a bit of a moment there. It seems to be a little bit way off the back of him. 12th place. See what's happening up front then. So Bright still leading them off. Remember, hards and mediums here in this race. So Bright's on the hards. Benzo in second on the hard. Captain Slow also in 3rd place. Dyson in 4th. These are all on hard tyres, so it looks like the majority of these drivers start with a hard tyre, get it out of the way, and then run the rest, the other half of the race on the mediums maybe. Cherry Bomb in 5th, who's actually on the medium, so there's the first of our medium drivers in 5th place. Brian Moncani also, and there's Idle 4 Gaming, went around just through the back of his end up spinning. Let's have a look. 7th place. It's on the hard tyres as well, and that's, yeah, we see in race 1 someone do that, didn't we? Just the slightest bit of power at the wrong time, and that's where you end up in 12th place for Idle 4 Gaming. So the best start for him in this one. Back there in 13th. Still all gathering up here though between Dyson, who's up to 2nd now. Actually, he's made his way up to 2nd. So how did he get from 2nd to, he was in 5th, wasn't he? So he's made a lot of places up. Was that through the chicane? Did he get some slipstream there? Up to 2nd he goes anyway. Benzo, Cherry Bomb, Brian Moncani, it's all close here. So this battle between 2nd place and 5th place, it's all very close as Benzo runs it out onto the grass. And does he manage to keep it going? He does. So he lost a place, so he goes back to 5th. Could lose a place to Captain Slow as well, though. No, they are teammates, aren't they? Captain Slow and Benzo. So 5th and 6th for the Lucky Strike team. And Benzo just running it a little bit. It's a bit wide there on those hard tyres, just struggling to get the car stopped in certain places. Can everyone get through the chicane? Looks like it. So Brown goes through, Idle Gaming, the pressure from Pablo, 8th and 9th. through Bloomfield there. Oh, Big Mac, massive. That's the biggest one yet in terms of the way it was hit. Not so much in terms of damage. Dyson's got the most damage in race 1, but wow, that was a big hit. He almost, I think he went about 6 foot up in the air when he hit the barrier here. So in 11th place, and bang, hit the inside. Actually hit the first wall on the outside. Then catapulted him across to the inside wall, and I think he might need that party on the boat later, because he might need a drink or two after that one. That's a clean pair of pants, I'd imagine, as well at the same time. Right, the mechanic then. Still out in front. With the wiper going. That's just to keep the flies off his screen. It's not raining. Dyson there in second. Let's see what sort of race he can do this second. He's going to be a little bit frustrated after race 1 with the amount of offs he had and moments, but he's going to want to try and keep it a little cleaner this time. Cherry Bomb and Brian. So Cherry Bomb again up there. Got that 5th place in the end in race 1, didn't he? After leading it for a while, but them tyres just give up on him in the end. Dropped down to 5th, but here he is in 3rd. Brian Moncani behind him. So we won't have so much in dramas in for the tyres in this one because of that change, having to change the 2 compounds or use the 2 compounds, so should be okay to get round without any dramas. Benzo in 5th, Upton Slow in 6th, Sue Brown in 7th. Before gaming in 8th, so the 2 Falcon cars, Team Falcon, 7th and 8th place, 4 laps in. He's recovering from his off at the start of this one, idle 4 gaming. Bloomfield in 9th place, Motorstorm in 10th. Seen much of Motorstorm, have we, in this one? See, the winner of race 1, but he's kept himself out of mischief a little bit here in this race, hasn't he? Back there in 10th place. He's just taking his time, working his way through, knowing that there is that stop. It's on the hard tyres, like most of them out there. So what's his strategy in this one? Certainly he's still pushing. As he comes up now behind Bloomfield. He's going to take that place, although not through the chicane anyway, he won't. So maybe on the other side, surely not going to go through the chicane, that's not possible. It's good driving really, as he was almost pushing Bloomfield through the chicane there, and that's the last place you want to be touching anybody up. So into the final corner, drops it up the inside. Bloomfield see him coming, and he takes 9th place. The Storm Hero. Conrad then. And 11th. Oh, there's that. I think there was a little bit of a touch there. Yeah, Pablo's just stopped to let him pass. It wasn't intentional, it's just a little tag on the back there. Conrad was trying his best to get round the corner. Maybe still a few gremlins with that car after missing that race 1, but it'd be unfortunate that Pablo obviously acknowledges the fact that there was a little touch, so he just lets him go through. Yeah, Pablo's back to 13th. So Bry's now being caught by this rest of this Hungry Pack Dyson second. Cherry Bomb's going to take that second place as he takes that tighter line through past Dyson. So now Cherry Bomb, who did have that fastest lap momentarily for Brian Moncani, stole the show. 1:39.1 now. He's in fourth place is Brian. Did he do it on his own, or was that with the help of a bit of slip from the other drivers? But whatever it was, he got the fastest lap anyway. Cherry Bomb then up to second place now, chasing down Bright, the mechanic. So Dyson, Cherry Bomb and Brian Moncani all close here. Second, third, fourth. Brian the mechanic obviously is in there as well, so this top four. We've got a massive lead then over Benzo and Captain Slow in fifth and sixth place. So as it stands, this is your podium fight before the stops come into play, of course. Through the S's. Brian took a little bit of grass there. He really had to check up there, otherwise he was going to hit the back of Dyson. Get himself on the grass. Over Storm Hero now comes in with a 1:38.7, so he's pushing hard as we know he does with that fastest lap now, but still a massive gap back down to the two teammates as Captain Slow goes past Benzo up to fifth place. Benzo sixth now. Team Lucky Strike coming through the bottom hairpin towards the chicane. See Brown's not that far behind, and then Idle 4 Gaming, so you've got the two Lucky Strike teammates and then your two Falcon teammates behind them. Through nicely about the Falcon guys. Yep, they're getting used to it now after a little while, and Briar's in. Briar the mechanic from our leader, in from the lead, is into pit lane. So he's coming in after 6 laps to take his stop, put the mediums on. Idle 4 also is going to go in. There's Motorstorm Hero now coming round. Does he go into? Yeah, so Motorstorm Hero up to 9th, but also in. So there's 3 cars coming in from the hard tyres. Winfield staying out, so we'll grab the spots here because of that. 6th he goes. Slow comes out ahead of Benzo still. Idle 4 Gaming also coming out. Big Max coming around the outside. It's going to take Idle 4 Gaming. He's going to slot himself right in the middle between Idle 4, Benzo. Motorstorm Hero has come out in 11th, so he's lost a couple of places there from pit lane. Pablo in 12th. Conrad is in pit lane as well. Now, is that for the mandatory stop, or is that because of an issue with the car again, Conrad? It is actually just his stop. Yes, it is. It's coming out now, so that's good news that he gets a 3-second penalty for cutting the pit lane. It's not what you want when you're in 13th as well, but Cherry Bomb, our leader, still staying out on those mediums. So actually, he did start on medium, didn't he? So I think he wants to run these as long as possible, or maybe just have a couple of laps on them hard tyres. Don't want to be doing too many on them, I don't reckon. Brian Moncani also on medium, so our 2 boys out in front on the medium tyres. Got a nice lead. Haven't stopped. But how many laps are they going to do on that medium? I mean, they could potentially go up to lap 14. I think it's a minimum of 2 laps that can be run on the hard tyre. So we could actually, say, potentially run up to lap 13, lap 14, something like that, before you come in and just finish the rest of the race on them hard tyres. But it's not to say that's what they're going to do. So Cherry Bomb in first, Brian in second, Brian McCartney, that is, C Brown in third now. Again, another of our mediums, so the top 3 on medium tyres. Dyson is on mediums now, but he has been in, so good news for him is that he's not got to worry about the hard tyres anymore. Along with Bright, the mechanic, has also come out on the mediums with the window wiper still going. He's either got a lot of flies on his window screen or there's some electronic issue going on there with those. Or he might just like the sound of it, but who knows. That was, I thought he was going to lose it there, but no. It's just the way he went across the curbs as Benzo slides it round. The hairpin right hand up. Big Mac in 7th behind him. Idle 4 in 8th. Big Mac. Oh, and was that a little mistake from Benzo? Because Big Mac seemed to fly by him there, didn't he? So Benzo's in 6th place. I didn't see anything. First glance, anyway. Oh, there it was. Just a little tap on the outside wall. It's just slowed his momentum. Big Mac goes round the outside. Idle 4 will go up the inside of him. He goes back down to 8th as Benzo. So going for another lap to start lap 9. Still Cherry Bomb out in front. Dyson's now got the fastest lap back, a 1:38.5. Go back to our leaders here and see how this is shaping up. Remember, all medium tyres here. Cherry, Brian, Moncani, Conrad. Sorry, Dyson. See Brown. So actually Brian and Brian as we come back. So that was Conrad, but he was the back marker now. Was there any involvement with the back marker here? Is why no, he's fast, he's through. Oh, he does what Big Mac did. He actually caught that inside wall, then threw him across to the outside. So a big hit from Brian and Carney. Where's Dyson in? It's come way back, so Brian will get that going. But of course, engine damage, rear front damage, exactly the same almost as what happened in race 1 with Dyson, and he's gonna lose a lot of time here, Brian. I mean, it will reset itself, but by which time he's gonna have Dyson and the gang. It's reset now, probably just about enough time, or just in time there, because Dyson's now coming up through across the start finish. Sue Brown in 4th still. Brian the mechanic in 5th, and there was a yellow flag. What's the yellow flag for? Someone gone off? No, it doesn't look like it. Not sure what that was about. Everyone's still going, which is good news. Big Mac's in now. So Motor Storm Euro in 7th, chasing down Idle 4 Gaming. Not going to have another finish like we had in race 1, are we? I mean, the difference is these guys are in 6th and 7th, so at the moment it doesn't seem like that's going to happen based on their positions this time, but hey, you never know. But as I say, I think we're all hoping that we get another finish like that, regardless of who it is that's battling. Our leader's in, so where does that put Brian in? It's going to put Brian in the lead, or is he going to come in as well? He's coming in as well. So what about Dyson? Well, we know he's been in, so he could gain them 2 spots that he wants, and he could go back to the front of this race. He does. He's in the lead now. Oh no, he doesn't. Cherry Bomb's just come out, but he's going to take him, I think, Dyson, because he's going to have the speed and the momentum, and he's going around the outside. And there you go. Great bit of driving there from Dyson. Gets himself ahead of Cherry Bomb. Almost worked for Cherry Bomb, didn't it? It's come out in second though, so that's good actually. He lost that one place, and that one place is still be close in front of him, so you can see the lead of the race, and that's what motivates these drivers to do everything they can to get the win. He is on the hard tyres, of course. Dyson's on the mediums, but second place for him. Brian Mechanic up to third. And the other side of the hill, flash to the lights because I think Pablo might be there. He's going to be given the blue flags anyway, so we will know that he's there. Pablo should just let him go past, so get through the chicane, I would imagine. If they get through the chicane, well, that was a bit of glitching actually. That wasn't. I don't think that was the chicane of death that done that. Pablo does get out of the way with Brian the Mechanic, but that was a bit of glitching rather than driving. Brian Moncani in fourth. A little bit of glitching going on here in race 2. See Brown and Idle Fort, the two teammates. Let's see what happens here. Still early in the season, so team orders, well, I mean there will be team orders, but in terms of championship points, being it is only round 2, everyone's still in it, aren't they? So let's just see. Certainly won't be any silly stuff from these two. See Brown though still holding off Idle 4 Gaming in 6th place. Motorstorm Hero, of course, will take everything he can, and if these two do start to trip each other up, slow each other down, Motorstorm's there to pick up the pieces, but the 4 is going to think, well, not him again, as he looks in his rear view mirror. Going to try and keep him. Idle 4 Gaming's just going to try and go, and he said, stuff this, I ain't going to be having him up my backside. Tell you what, Mr. Seabrown, you can have him instead, but Motorstorm's through, although Seabrown's going to have the inside line coming down onto hard on the brakes. He's not giving it to him, and no reason why he should either. So Seabrown, and that's made the mistake from Motorstorm Hero, and that's it. That's precisely what Team Falcon wanted to do. Couldn't let Motorstorm get away and get another victory, potential victory. So a little mistake from Motorstorm Hero. Allowed these two to get away again. See some team chat between them two, I'd imagine. What's going on? So we start lap 13. 4 more laps to go, including this one. Idle 4 Gaming just pulling away a little bit now from his teammate. But, crucially, they're still in 5th and 6th places. Motorstorm there in 7th still. Some slow in 8th. Hard through there, you don't need to brake, just clip that corner now, brake. Setting off at 3rd gear up the hill, down the other side to about 4th gear. 5th for him, but drop it down to 4th through the S's. Halfway through the S's, maybe at the top of them, you'll go to 5th, there you go, up to 5th gear. That's full power all the way up over the ridge, down the other side, into 6th gear. Down to about 2nd or 3rd here at the hairpin. 2nd for Captain Slow, easy on, up the gearbox now, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Now does he chuck it down to 4th through the chicane, stay in 5th, stays in 5th. A little bit of a wheelie through there as well, and really high curves up to 6th gear now. And then down to, again, second or third place going into this final corner to start lap 14. Dyson now leading out. Still, this is exactly what he needed after race 1. He's got a nice, he's building a nice gap up as well. Nice lead. Just needs to keep it clean. Fuel's looking a little bit dicey for Dyson, but I'm sure he's got it under control. Should be alright with, well, what will be 2 laps when he comes across the line next time. He's got to red now, the fuel. Will he have enough to see him through for 2 more laps? He's got just over 7 miles to go. We've got 7 miles to find out whether there's enough fuel or not. Brighter Mechanic still in second, looking good. He'll be fine. Cherry Bomb in third again. It should be okay in terms of fuel. It's fuel numbers. So if we can get a third here from a 5th in race 1, that'd be a good night's work for Cherry Bomb. Ryan Moncarney in 4th. It's probably the best he's going to get here in race 2. Before gaming now. Coming through in 5th place. Pablo still getting the blue flags. C Brown, what happened to C Brown? He's got it at the chicane, at the first chicane, hasn't he? Take the curb. Did he take too much of it, or is it the usual? Oh, just applying that pressure, power. So really delicately need to put these on, the power in these cars by the looks of it. So he's spun round, but he stays in 7th. Captain slowed out in 8th place. Field in 9th. These guys have had quite an uneventful race, this one. Stayed out of trouble, just running their lines in their times. Benzo in 10th. Big Mac behind him in 11th. Pablo in 12th place. Stormiro now with another fastest lap of 1:37.7. So they are swapping and changing fastest laps. And Dyson, as he starts the final lap, looks like he might just about have enough in his fuel. Probably done a little bit of fuel saving, being that he's got that gap behind him to Brighter Mechanic. And I would imagine he'll be okay now. He obviously can see the numbers. I can't. Imagine he'll be fine. Brighter Mechanic also is in the red now, but he'll be good too. Cherry Bomb, who's also in the red, will be fine also. So all 3 of our 3 leaders, if you like, our top 3 are all running fuel on the Rev 9 red line now, but we are on the final lap, and it could be, and it would seem at this stage, that these are the 3 that's going to get the podium places. Yeah, it's certainly fuel saving now, isn't he, Dyson? Because Bright Mechanic has caught up, but with just a couple of corners left to go, assuming he doesn't mess up the chicane, Dyson will take victory here in race 2. We're now down to the final corner. Jay Dyson, winner of race 2 here in Croatia at the Dragon Trail International Raceway. Brighter Mechanic unlucky in the end, but Dyson does it. Congratulations to him. Bright with a 2nd place, well done. Cherry Bomb, we're delighted with that, gets a third, so top three. Really good racing from them lot. Perfection on the fuel, saving as well. Brian will come in fourth. So Brian again up there, the top five. Idle Gaming not far off it, will get fifth place, well done. Storm Hero, didn't see much of him in this race, did we? Finishes in sixth place, ahead of C Brown in seventh. Bloomfield will come round in eighth spot. Slow in ninth. Enzo in 10th. Big Mac in 11th, who's still just coming up to the final corner now, with Pablo in 12th place. So there's your round two of the Sunday Championship. So join me again next time for round three. And hopefully we'll have more of the same when we next meet up. So join me again for them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye for now.